welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of this video, we are doing the long awaited for collection video. So this will be a multi-part video. This video specifically will be my entire Lion King collection up to the time that I'm filming. As you guys know, and if you are pin collectors, you know we are constantly buying, trading, almost on a daily basis. So we have pin mail coming in, we have pins that we trade for at events, so our collections are continuously growing. So even I have pins coming in the mail right now that I won't be able to show. But anyways, if I keep waiting, I'll never film this video. So as of right now, mid-June when I'm filming this video, this is what my collection looks like. So I, for the most part, store all of my pins in the GoPin Pro Pro Windows books. So I like to store my pins in books. This is the Pinfolio Pro Window. That is just how I like to store my pins. I don't really choose to display them. I don't like to display them. I'm pretty minimalist when it comes to my living. I don't like clutter. So in my opinion, cork boards just are clutter, and some of them look pretty. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing people's like cork board pins, and it's just so beautiful. But I just like to have my pins stored in a nice little kind of like scrapbooky style. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the pins. I do have my Nala and Simba pins separate, and those are the only pins that I do actually display in its own little kind of corkboard thing, which I will show those at the end. But other than those, every other pin that I have does live in a book. So to start off, this is my Lion King book, and the first page here, it is mainly my Simba pins. So yes, the first, sorry if there's a glare, I have the ring light on. It just makes for better lighting. I will try and kind of move it around, but the first pin is this jumbo Disneyland Paris pin. It is the infamous presentation of Simba. So we have Mufasa, Sarabi, Rafiki, and then little Simba here, and he is being presented to the Pride Lands. And so that is a centerpiece. It is beautifully made. It is so much detail, so amazing. And I actually like pins that are not perfectly round. It makes for that kind of collage-y, you know, look. So that's the first pin. Here we have this DSSH Simba, and then in the background, it's almost like a stained glass look, but it is Scar kind of veining in the background. I know there was a whole series of these. So this is the Simba with Scar in the background. Here we have what is this called? Characters in Parade, I think is what it was called. And this is obviously Simba. So that is what it looks like on the inside. I do keep it closed. This is a little Loungefly Simba balloon animal. This is an open edition, I think, or maybe part of a mystery box. I don't remember. I got it off of a Whatnot sale. This is Simba in a box, cat in a box from Box Lunch. This is a oldie pin. This is a Loungefly Box Lunch pin, an old Loungefly Cupcake Simba. This one is an open edition, Simba with the grub, and the grub is rubberized, and that is also an open edition. This one is Simba gold statue, and this is a Tiny Kingdom pin. This is a guitar series. I think this was a mystery box a long time ago, but this is the Simba one with Zazu there. And I am trying to collect some other ones. I think I'm missing Pocahontas from the same set, but yes, I have the Simba. This one is a Disneyland Paris. This is a recent acquisition. I got it from the Heather's Treasures event here in Orlando recently, and I traded a Big Macaw for this one. So this one is super cute and shiny. This is similar to this one is Disneyland Paris. This is like a gold backing. This has a silver backing, but this is a Disneyland Paris as well. This one was part of a 2-pin set with Timon and Pumbaa. And this was part of the Disney 100 series. A Little Tiny Kingdom Simba here. This is also a Disneyland Paris. And this was a release for last year, I believe. I think so. This is, I believe, an old pin of Simba. This is the Floating Down Main Street series, bunch of characters on the hot air balloons, and we have Simba little napping right there. This is part of the, I believe, same set or series as this Big Jumbo. This is a Disneyland Paris. This is Sarabi and Simba, and these 2 pins are very similar. This is just kind of like the more luxury version, but it's the same one that says, "Mom, you're messing up my mane." So these are kind of the same pin. This one is a fantasy pin. I got it off of Etsy. This one is a Loungefly I traded for in a trade event. This one is a Disneyland Paris. It was, I think, Animals in the Leaves or something like that. So I got the Simba. This one is mystery bag for the fanny packs, Simba. This is the Disneyland for Paris. This one I traded for in an event. I don't know where it's from, but that I believe is Mufasa. And then we have Mufasa, Sarabi, and Simba. This is an open edition pin. This one's an open edition. This is Mufasa talking to Simba, telling him everything the sun touches is yours. And then here is a little Simba name tag. I traded for that at a pin event. This one is the Disneyland Paris Big Feet Simba. I also traded for that at an event. Most of my pins I either buy or trade. Yeah, I don't know. I like to tell you guys if I buy or trade because I think it's interesting. I don't know. This one is part of the Disney 100 series, I believe. It's one of those like puffy 3D looking ones. This one was actually a free pin. I got like a zap in one of the sales that I got, I think, or maybe it was like a Secret Santa kind of thing. I don't really quite remember. I know I did not buy this one. It was kind of like gifted to me or surprised or whatever. This one is a mystery pin from a mystery box. It is kind of similar to this one. This is the US version, I believe. And this was just a mystery set pin. This one is DSSH. It is a baby Simba and then the grown-up silhouette and then Simba in cursive with the stained glass in the background. This set and this set, I think I completed as far as like the ones that I needed. I am not, which if you guys watch my videos, you guys would know, I am not like a set collector. I don't collect everything that comes in the set, only if obviously I collect said princess, said character, movie, etc. But out of this series and out of this series, I did finish the ones that I needed. So very happy about those. This is a Hidden Mickey Simba head, a little sleeping Simba from the mystery set. This is from the Heroes and Villains mystery pack. This is from the Lion King, 20th anniversary. I got this off of a Whatnot sale. And yeah, I think that pretty much covered the whole entire front page. So that is an overview of all of my pretty much Simba pins. And like I mentioned this a lot, but I do like, you know, things to look nice and coordinated and like aesthetically pleasing. So that's why everything is kind of like green, yellowy, etc., etc. So now going to the inside of the bag. Let's see. So here is the first page on the inside. And these books, it has the front cover, the show part, and then it has 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe 5 pages on the inside. So, and they're double-sided, so you can put pins on this side and on the other. So it's like 10 pages plus 11 on the outside. So it has a lot of room to store your pins. So that is why I like these. They're not overly ginormous. It's almost like a binder size. So I do enjoy these quite a bit, and this is why I chose these to store all of my collections. So starting off here on this first page on the inside, this is another Disneyland Paris. This one swings back and forth, and it is Simba, Pumbaa. I don't think Timon is in there unless he's hiding somewhere in there. But yeah, Simba and Pumbaa right there. Then he is surrounded by these 3 here, which are part of a box lunch set or mystery box. I do have every single one of these except for the chaser. Still looking for that. But then we have this Hakuna Matata 3D or pin-on-pin open edition. This one is The Lion King, June 15, 2024. And this is the 10th anniversary pin of Scar and Simba. Then we have Zazu here. This is part of the Birds Mystery Box. Best Buds, Pumbaa and Timon. Timon with the hula. This one is Hidden Mickey paw print of Timon. And then we just, have a lot of various Pumbaa and supporting cast. So this one, and I believe this one are part of a box set that I bought off of Mercari. And that's why they look a little bit different and older. Then we have this Hidden Mickey, part of the head series. I have all of them except for the chaser, which is Scar, and he is a lot of money. So yeah. Then this is one of the newer 30-year anniversary pins I just released. This is the Disneyland Paris. Open edition. This one came with Scar, which he's on a separate page. This is an open edition. This is the one that was the 100th anniversary that came with the other Simba that I showed earlier. Again, part of the same Hidden Mickey series. This one as well. We have Zazu here. This one's a little bit older pin. This is from Box Lunch. This is also an older pin. This is Scar and Simba there. This was a mystery box, I believe, set or mystery box pin from many years ago. I did trade for that at a trade event. This I got off of Whatnot. It's just a Hakuna Matata. And then this is a little bit of an older Rafiki. But yeah, I think that pretty much covers all of the pins here. Oh, this one is an older pin as well. I got off of Whatnot. But yeah, so this is kind of like my supporting cast page, more so like, Pumbaa, Timon, Zazu, and a little bit of Rafiki there. So yeah, going on to the following. So right over here, the next couple pages are kind of a little bit miscellaneous / I don't know where else to put the pins. So like this page is a little overflow. Some of these pins didn't fit in the Simba page / Pumbaa page. So they just made their way here. Most likely they're not gonna be here permanently, but this is just obviously a continuation. So we have the completed puzzle of the Pride Rock. This was 30th anniversary release. So I finally completed that one. We have this big Simba, I believe this is a Pinkala mode, maybe D23. They released in D23, but they were available on the Pinkala mode website, but I ended up trading for this at a pin event. We have this little Simba. I think it's, sometimes I can't really tell Simba from Mufasa in the adult, but I think this is Simba. I want to say Simba has more of like a red-ish mane and Mufasa maybe a little bit brown, but I don't know. Anyways, so I think it's Simba. This is Paris pin. It is Simba with the hyenas. I traded for this at a pin event. I was looking for this for such a long time, but people were asking for way too much for it and didn't want to trade for it or trade me for it. So I finally was able to trade at Heather's Treasures event. This is an open edition pin. This one, is one of the pins that I'm like, I might get rid of it just because it's not my favorite. Like, I don't really like the coloring in it. It's not my favorite, but I keep it just in case it could fit in another page or once, you know, I get more pins. So I don't want to get rid of it just yet. Along with this one, this is one of my first pins I bought off of eBay when I started to get back into pin collecting. It is dated, which I didn't realize that it was dated when I bought it, but I bought it. So, and it's part of the Animal Kingdom pass holder exclusive. So it was just really cute and I liked it. And I don't know. These two I'm considering getting rid of, but for now they're gonna stay here. This is the Simba Sleeping on the Moon. This was a Kraken Loungefly exclusive pin. It was part of a mystery box series. And I got this actually recently from a Whatnot sale from Fitment Guy. And then this is one of those pins that came with the VHS boxes. So I have the Pumbaa and Timon here. And this pin, I think it's an old pin. I don't really know where it's from. I think I traded for it, but yeah, so I got that. And then on this page, this is more of my blue tinted page or blue pins. So first one here, it is an Artland pin. It is of pretty much the whole cast. We have Scar, we have the hyenas, we of course have Simba, we have Nala, we have Pumbaa, and we have Timon here. And then they're like 3D on, and behind them is like Pride Rock. And then on the silhouette here, it's a stained glass. You can't really see because this is black, but it is Mufasa. Kind of like embedded or like whatever, etched into the stained glass. So if you pull it up, you will see it. This is Festival of the Lion King, Animal Kingdom's 25th anniversary. These came out last year, and it had Simba, so obviously had to grab that one. I got this one out of a Whatnot sale. It's Simba and Zazu 3D into the pin or pin on pin. This is part of the Hidden Mickey ones. This one I also got on Whatnot at the big, like when I was first collecting. It is dated right here. It's Earth Day. This is another one that I'm considering getting rid of, but I actually really like his pose and I like him here in like the contrast with the yellow and blue, and he just fits well with my blue page. So I might keep him, but I just, you know, I don't know. I'm not a fan of dated pens. We have the cast cluster here. This is a Disney Pins blog exclusive, release for the 30th. It is Rafiki showing Simba like the reflection on the water and when he like hears his dad. And then we have this one, little Simba. I have no idea what this pin is from. I bought it on Whatnot like a million years ago. And then this one I recently got again at Heather's Treasures event recently. I traded the Figment Guy for this pin, and it is from the One Family event a couple years ago. So we have Mufasa, and then it closes, and we have Sarabi and Simba, and the these parts are stained glass. So it is just very pretty. I do keep it open, just because it looks better like that. But yeah, this is my blue page. And then the next two pages are kind of like weird. So I just have one pin here. This is from the 25th anniversary of the Lion King. This part spins in the middle and it's the same both sides. We have Simba and Nala and Zazu. But I really wanted this pin when I first started collecting. It was like a big ISO. I finally got it, and it just doesn't really fit in any other page color-wise. So for now, it just lives on its own page. And then again, some miscellaneous pins that just didn't fit anywhere else. This used to be the centerpiece before I got that big Disneyland Paris one. So this is a fantasy pin. It is a Lion King Golden Book. And then we have this open edition. I believe this is Simba again, or maybe Mufasa. It says legendary here. And then this is one of those like movie collections. It's just really, really, really bright red. So it just too red. And then this one is not in my blue page just because I'm weird. Okay, so this is like a really big pin. And then this is a big pin, this is a big pin, this is a big pin. So like if I put another big pin, like these are pretty big pins already. I don't think I would like the contrast of having too many big pins. So that is the only reason why it's not on my blue page. But it might go on there in the future if I find some other small ones. But for now, it just lives on its own page. And then the next page is one of my favorite pages. It is my Scar collection. So I really, really love this collection. And this actually started quite recently. When I first started collecting Lion King, I was actually not trying to collect Scar whatsoever. I was avoiding collecting Scar because he wasn't my favorite. I don't collect villains. Villains is not something I try or like to collect. But Scar grew on me. I love Scar. He is like, I don't know, my spirit animal because he's in my opinion, the best villain ever. So, and also I love Lion King. Even though I hate what he does in Lion King, you know, he killed Mufasa and like he hates Simba, but he's just a little misunderstood. So anyways, what started my Scar collection was this pin right here. This is a fantasy pin. It is the Many Faces of Scar. And I actually got this from Disney Chris's live sale a while ago. They every so often have like crazy like 50% off sales for fantasy pins from other makers. And I tuned into one of their lives and I saw this, I got it, and this is the start of my Scar collection. So this is the big one right here, and then here is a pink a la mode Scar with like the green marbling in the background. So stunning with the black border. This is the tarot cards King of Swords Scar pin. This is an open edition from 2 years ago, last year, 2 years ago. This is new from Disney Pins blog for the Lion King's 30th anniversary, Scar and the Hyenas. This one I traded for at an event. I'm not sure where it's from. It looks old to me. This one also is old, traded for at an event. This one came with this. So these two were a 2-pin open edition set. And then this is the Dark Tales. I traded for this at Heather's Treasures event. Big Macaw had this at a really good trade price. So super happy to have this. It's pin on pin. Then this one, I think I bought it or I traded for it. Don't remember, but what does it say? It says, no fool, we're going to kill him, and Simba too. So I think this is a mystery box or mystery pin set thingy. And I just like the colors, the green with the Scar. It's like, you know, his thing. So I had to grab that one. And then this is a hidden Mickey from, you know, this paw print thing. This is one of the new hidden Mickeys or hidden Disneys from this year. This one is an open edition. It came with that Zazu bone. This one is open edition, and this little tiny one came with that Lion King box set that I got from Mercari that I mentioned earlier. And this one is one from this year's 30th anniversary release. So this, and this one I got trading around Epcot in one of the boards. So that was cool. But yeah, this is my scar page, and I think that's it. I don't have any more yet, so I have definitely pages to grow into. But now let me show you my Nala and Simba collection. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos or follow me or whatever, you guys will know that one of the main reasons, if not the reason, I collect Lion King is because I have two doggies. Their names are Nala and Simba, and hence why I have a Lion King collection. But I do have a separate Nala and Simba board or display. So like I mentioned, I do have this sitting out. So these are the only pins that I do choose to display. And this goes on top in my office in one of my my dressers, on top of one of my dressers. So hopefully you guys can see all the pins there, but just so you can get some of the glare away from some of the pins. I'm so sorry if the ring light is like blinding you guys, but that is what we're working with. So starting off with this this pin in the middle, this is Disneyland Paris, Nala and Simba. This is also a Disneyland Paris. These released together, the big heads, Nala and Simba. This is part of that box lunch mystery box set. And then we have this pink a la mode, Nala and Simba. I traded for that at an event. This is part of the 25th anniversary Disneyland Paris release. It is a pin on pin. This is I Just Can't Wait to Be King mystery pin box that released last year. These two are part of the box set that I bought from Mercari, like I mentioned. This is the Nala PTD, the Simba or Mufasa. I choose to believe this is Simba, so just don't tell me if it isn't, but the Simba PTD and the Nala PTD. This one is this a fantasy pin? Yes, this one's a fantasy pin I got off of Mercari. And then we have the Nala and Simba 1994. This is like another movie collection pin. This is the Royally Love You release from, I think, this year, Valentine's Day release. This is, I believe, Disneyland Paris, Nala and Simba. Again, Disneyland Paris. This is from the 25th anniversary, I think, or maybe it was last year's release. This, you know what? They're from some sort of release from Disneyland Paris. I get them all confused. But yes, we have this little box lunch mystery pin. This was like the characters in the picnics or outside or something. The baby big heads, Simba and Nala. When I saw this one, I kid you not, I thought it was Oliver or some other cat. It did not look like Simba, but it's Simba per what people say. So, and then we have this last year's, I believe this was last year's Valentine's Day Disneyland Paris. There is no Nala that goes with it, but it had hearts, so I decided to just put it up here. For my Nala and Simba pins, I obviously am looking for pins that have them together, but I also like to put on here the pins that go together. So these are separate pins, but they go together. These are separate, but they go together. You know what I mean? These two pins are the core pins. So this is the Simba core pin and the Nala core pin. You know, do they go together? Sure, why not? But they're two of the kind, so I chose to put them together. These two heads, I'm sure they're from some sort of set. I don't know, I got it from Go Pin Pro in their store. on their pinwheel, and I just found them and I said, sure. So I'm sure they released together or something. This is the DSSH. Again, I think this was a Valentine's Day release. The heart is stained glass. And then this is a fantasy pin. This is from, who is this from? You know, I don't remember. I will put it in the screen if I can, if I remember to do that while I'm editing. But she just released a new pin, which I plan to put in the center, and it's still being made. So I'm just waiting for it to ship to me. But it is so stunning. I will put it on the screen so you guys can see, because you can't order it right now. It is still on pre-sale. Well, actually, while I'm recording this video, it is on pre-sale. When this video goes live, I have no idea, but you can definitely check them out and see. It might be on sale by that time. But anyways, the same maker of this pin has a new pin that came out, and it's just stunning. So I'll put it on screen so you guys can see it. I just forgot her name. But, and then the last two pins are this S for Simba and this N for Nala. So this is the first one that I got off of a live sale, and then I traded for this one, and then I realized that these are actually from two different series. So I am on the hunt for the Nala that actually goes with this pin. But for now, I'll keep this here. It is still a purple N. It's just, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was like, one was like a Disneyland release and one was like a Disney World release. So I think, yeah, this is a Disneyland release. This one's Disneyland. And then this one is, it just says original Disney pin trading. So I am looking for the Nala that goes with the S over here. But yeah, so this is my Nala and Simba pin collection and Lion King overall. Thank you guys for sticking through for the entire video. Hope it wasn't too long for you guys, and I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you collect Lion King. Let me know if we're pin to wins on anything, and just stay tuned for my other videos. I will be posting them here shortly, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!